What's up, YouTube? It's MR2. Well, we had a bad day yesterday. Should have known that. I could tell it was some negative energy going yesterday. I was in a pretty good bit of pain. I should have never messed with this thing. But at any rate, the fuel cell detonated overnight when nobody was in here. And I got some footage of it. Show you here of it. And then I done taken it out too. I got it taken out now. I'm looking at it, and it's turns out one of the nylon bolts here came apart, and you can see what we had, where the third arc down inside the cell there on that corner. Lack of maintenance, my fault. Unless I had pressure switch and everything, it wasn't, it didn't got a leak or something on the pressure, and that bolt getting loose or something. It looks like that bolt snapped, and that's where you can see where it arced on them plates right there. At any rate, it's supposed to look like that. Didn't lose but one cell. The filter kept the fire from burning back into the other one. So we set back a pretty good bit here. I'm going to have to order a couple more of these jugs, get that straightened out. Every time we run into something like that, it ends up making it better and stronger for another reason. So every time this has happened, I'm blowing up 3 or 4 of them, and every time we build it, it turns out better, and I learn something new. And it is what it is. Nothing to do about it. It's that negative energy we got to pay attention to. There ain't nothing nobody can do about it, you need to learn how to recognize that stuff. It ain't no doubt that the earth itself responds to this negative energy that we as humans put out. And to see the amount of people on this planet that are just that exploit every single facet of our life. I mean, they murder, they kill. There's nothing sacred to these people. And to think you could just get up and walk off and go, you want to hang them. You want to hang them by the throat. How do you stop them from doing what they do without turning into what they are? That's the problem. This whole thing's coming. There ain't a single one of us can hide from it. I don't think anybody needs to run out of the street looking for it. It's going to be there soon enough. You're going to find that in the end, your biggest enemy is that neighbor next door to you laughing, the one that won't get ready, the one that won't get prepared, the one that keeps mocking you and making all these stupid comments. These are the ones we need to be watching, because this is what the world's full of. And that when the lights go out, them's the ones you're gonna have to watch. I mean, they're right next door. They're everywhere. So at any rate, I got a little bit of footage of several different experiments. I made a cage here, Faraday cage. Did a few experiments in that. We'll look at those pictures. And actually what I did was put a copper plate inside and took a wire from the copper plate and a wire from the outside of this cage and ran them to a light bulb, and that didn't, well, we'll take a look at it. Then I took this cage and grounded it to the outside, to the earth ground, and did some experiments with that. And I also took some pictures where the camera turned up sideways, so we'll take a look at all that. Let's get on there and do that on screen capture. Alright, here I got some footage loaded in this thing. I got the camera turned sideways. And if you notice here, the blue flash, we caught one here happening before the balloon pops. And right there, and you can see the blue still comes from the bottom of the camera. And of course it exits the top of the camera frame, even though the camera's turned sideways. So this is a camera effect of some sort. The electrons passing through the camera before it the balloon pops. I don't know how that would be. There's some sort of camera effect happening here. I have other photographs of the blue flash that show that actually show that that's actually the explosion itself. That is the balloon popping or blowing up. This is actually the cardboard in the background. And it is a camera effect of some sort. Now, whether something electrical is causing it to happen before the balloon pops or something in delay in the camera itself, I don't know. It certainly starts at the bottom of the frame, goes through to the top as the detonation happens. And we catch it almost every time, either before or after. And again, the electrical anomalies, they show up all over the place. And then here I made a Faraday cage. I just used some aluminum screen, and I grounded it. You know, you can see here I grounded it off to the building. And I tried it several different ways. I put a copper plate inside to mount the balloon on. I took a wire from there. I ran it to the light bulbs, capacitors. I run this straight to a ground outside, and no matter what I did, I couldn't get the electricity to be absorbed by anything. It doesn't hunt any of this at all. In fact, it passes right through the screen. We'll see in a few of these. I'm going to go backwards here. We'll see here after detonation, you know, we got one spike that clearly it shows up on, you know, this is the first photograph, and then of course the second one shows it right there as it passes through the screen. So I mean, it's not being absorbed by the electrical currents or not, or if that's electricity, what at all. So that's another big what if, what's going on. I have no clue, to be honest. Now, I mean, that doesn't appear to be electrical charge, or it would certainly have been absorbed by this metal. So it has to be something else. So that's kind of where I'm at with this deal. Like I said, we can't, I mean, I'm going to use the money everybody donated right now to buy the new jugs with. We've got about $80 in the account, and I appreciate everybody helping out. None of this money's going to help me personally whatsoever. You know, it's just, you know, we get to learn, and I sure can't do it by myself. There's just absolutely no way. So I sure do appreciate everything everybody does, and keep our eyes peeled and our heads up. Peace and love. Appreciate it, guys.